But what is critical, what we've learned in Somerville is, through our legacy, we've learned the lessons of losing transit in our community, of the promise of transit. We have a great story to tell. Somerville was defined by transit stations, almost 20 throughout our community up until mid-century. Then some great leaders said, let's get rid of those stops. Let's bring in 993, expand 28. We disconnected people from one another. We disconnected people from opportunities for employment. We've hurt our quality of life, and we negatively impacted our environment and our health. We are talking about alleviating people from poverty here. We're talking about connecting people to jobs and to academia. We're talking about improving our quality of life and protecting our environment. And the problem goes beyond service cuts, which I opposed. Fare increases, which we understand and we get. We've had to increase just about every fee and fine in the city to get by. If we just keep our eye on the ball for this, on these issues, we'll be kicking this can down the road for the next year. We need to have a conversation in this Commonwealth. We should start right here tonight about the real problem, the billions of dollars of debt our transportation system is saddled with. That has to happen. If you want a 21st century economy, you better have a 21st century transportation system to support it. But we cannot put that burden on the shoulders of working people alone. As a Commonwealth, we have to come together, and our leaders in Beacon Hill need to carry that message, and they need to do it now. Stop kicking this problem down the road for another year. It's only going to get worse. And don't hurt the quality of life of the people who really need this basic and core service.
We can reduce them this year, maybe, but we cannot solve this problem without more revenue. So you have to stick with us and keep up the activism. My colleague from Arlington, Senator Ken Donnelly, is here, and Denise Provo is going to introduce the council.
Thank you, Senator. I'm Denise Provo. Also here tonight are Representative Tim Toomey from Cambridge, Representative Sean Garbely from Arlington and part of Medford, and Representative Carl Shortino from Medford and Somerville. Members of this delegation have been working on comprehensive transportation finance reform. We've been working on removing T-debt. We have been raising these issues because of the nature of the community that we represent, which would be you. We all rely on the T. Somerville was the original smart growth community that grew up around trains and trolleys and streetcars as they went west. That was all ripped out, and we were given buses and a promise of a green line. And now the threat is take away the buses, many of them, and raise the fares on the transit that remains. I know you're going to tell our colleagues here what that means to you, and I will let you do that, and I thank you for being here.